EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now 2nd and 9. To throw his car. Flushed out right. He gets it complete to A.T. Perry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn that loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And Carr gives himself up, but not before he picks up a 1st down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On play action, it's Carr. Completes it to Perry. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.T. Perry, 54 yards. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
This taken in at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So nothing doing there, and it'll be 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Take it at the 37. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Here's Carr. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness, just about got him into the end zone.
2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Again, it's Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. And that is what you call lowering the boom down near the goal line. He was going to force his way in no matter what.
They always talk about low man wins when it comes to the offensive line, having the leverage to move the defenders. It's strong man wins when it comes to tackling in the red zone. And if you happen to be the low man and the strong man, that's a huge win.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Flush to his right. Into the hands of Perry, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.T. Perry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Saints 21, Dolphins nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse, and this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
Tua now on first down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Here's second and 10.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
No sign of Tua departing. Fourth down, they're going for it.
Hey, 21, T8.
Tua on fourth down. That's to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
In motion left, Hill. Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Mostert, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football will have to be played. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Inside handoff now, Miller. And he'll get it inside the 35. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing now is Carr. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Carr now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Groupie for the extra point.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Saints 28, Dolphins 7.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Short throw hauled in by Croft.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Raheem Mostert, 74 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
On 1st down, Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Kamara with a run on first down, but he's fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, here's Carr. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints take a 3-touchdown lead. The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figure to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland.
Attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Saints 34. Dolphins 14.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation.
And this throw will be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And 2 of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making, both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry, 63 yards. And the Saints add 6 to their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27.
The score, Saints 41, Dolphins 14.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, This one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And unable to break away.